Okay, we got a D message again. So I didn't even press record. You are a magician or a voodoo priest, and you are going to die. You're going to die of something to do with your heart. Now, I have just been shown this. You are not a lifesaver. You are a life taker. You do this with magic and with voodoo. And unfortunately, that's all I've got to say to you, actually. There is a longer message. I don't think you should have it. You may be the family of... You may be family of said magician, said voodoo priest, if that's what this man would like to call himself. And he is a man, whether he's female, pretending to be male, whether it's transgender. I don't know. I don't judge that stuff. That's not the issue here. The issue here is whoever you are. You, never mind. What time are we on? 135, 136, 137. Okay, I am now looking at never mind. All I can tell you is I told you before it has to go back. Now, I also told you before that whoever you are that knows my family history... Let me just pop you down for a second. Hang on. I've told you many times, whoever you are that knows my proper family history, that won't tell me the truth so that I can have the right help for what is wrong with me, which is a heart complaint. It absolutely is. What's going on with my fingernails is most definitely a heart complaint. The one that, Kathy pretends that she's got, but she probably doesn't. It probably comes from my actual parent or dad or mum or whatever went on there. Let's leave that, shall we? Because that doesn't interest me right now. What interests me right now is letting you know, whoever you are, to get the message to whoever they are, right? This magician, this hitch, this witch doctor, this moment in time organizer that organizes these moments in time for people to be put under spells and this and that and everything else. By the way, I'm not laughing that you could be poorly, and if you're not poorly now, you're going to be. And if it's not you, Mr. Witch Doctor, or witch spellcaster, voodoo priest, whatever it is, whoever you... Never mind. Whoever you are, I'm telling you now, if it's not your heart, the heart of somebody that you know and you love, unfortunately, is going to become very poorly. And when it happens, it's going to be very quickly, and you are not going to be able to do fuck all about it, I'm afraid. Maybe you are afraid. Maybe you've done something that you are afraid to admit, afraid to say. If you're not going to talk about it, there's nothing I can do for you. Personally, I forgive you completely, wholeheartedly. I swear on my universe, I forgive you. If you've done something to me, I forgive you. But that's the problem. That's why it's going to return to you. Because from my soul, I absolutely forgive whoever you are. I do have a bit of an issue with the fact that you hide my family history from me, because my son, he has a heart issue as well. He has an irregular heartbeat. So basically, the irregularity in his heart is irregular. That's what an irregular heartbeat is. On top of all his other issues, bless him. Bless him. That's the person you've been casting on. My child. I'm guessing your child is possibly the caster, or something to do with a child. Unfortunately, it's going to be to do with the heart because of what is going on with my fingernails, etc., etc. I want you to know that I wish you no harm. I wish your children no harm. Grandchildren, family, I wish you no harm. I just wish you to stop, because then you may have been able to save some lives. As it stands, only bravery saves lives. I don't hope your message finds you, but I am talking to not a proper magician. I'm not on about somebody that can play around with elements to create, because one of you out there as well, one of you out there has tried to live as though something is yours, to bring something into existence. I don't know what that thing is, but you fucked with the energy massively. You've absolutely fucked with the energy, and what you've done is you've fucked with the energy massively with a person that holds energy within their hands. Now, when I say within their hands, what I mean is, never mind. The only thing I can say to you is stop doing spells. The only thing I can say to you is be from your soul sorry. But you're not. Whoever you are, you're not from your soul sorry. You have no remorse. You don't care what you do, how you're doing it, who you're doing it to, or what you're actually doing. You don't actually care about the hurt that you cause, the lives that you take, the lives that you fuck about with. So these moments in time that you keep trying to, organise for someone to be in, let's say a concert, only because that's what's been on my mind recently, obviously, right? Obviously, because that's the games we're playing right now, or you're playing. So let's say, you arrange a moment in time for somebody to be at a concert because there's something else that's going on. Wherever you are, Mr. Date Doctor Hitch. The thing is, Hitch wasn't a witch doctor, but you are. Hitch wasn't a spellcaster, but you are. Hitch used to make moments in time for people that wouldn't normally be together because of what society thinks is right and wrong, and brings people together. But that's not who I'm talking to. I'm talking to some sort of, knob. I'm talking to a knob. And if I'm not talking to the actual knob, I'm talking to somebody that is related to, connected to the knob, that is not sorry. And unfortunately, because of what is going on with my heart and my nails, because it is my heart, it is congratulations. I can't sneeze without having crippling pain in my chest. However, I will still go on that swing and push it to the damn max. I could not go up the hill over the weekend without it really hurting. Tell me on 0853854. There's a lot of things I can't do at the moment. The palpitations, they hurt. Congratulations. Well done. But I send the energy back to the universe to do what the universe sees fit with that energy, what the energy sees fit. And you're talking to somebody, that spends most of her morning this morning with one hand pointing at the sky and one hand pointing at the world. And you may or may not understand what I mean. I don't care. Take it from me. You're listening to somebody that spent most of her morning with one finger and hand pointing up at the sky and one pointing to the world. Now, whoever you are not that kind of magician. No. You are not. And I hope it's not too painful for you. I truly do. But do me a favour, right? You may know somebody that died because they were doing something really nasty to someone else. And I don't mean like, what I mean is, someone came to me last year. He had died while cheating on his wife. Maybe that kind of situation. I'm going to leave it like that because I don't want the details. I don't know the details, but I don't want the details. Let me just sip my Coca-Cola. Like a chicken cherry cola. I want you. I don't know if I need you. Let's leave that. And I'm not trying to be horrible to you, because all I've done is pray that you'll stop. All I've done is pray that you will stop. Because I don't want you to get hurt. But unfortunately, the energy has spoken. And what the energy just told me. Now there's that name again. Never mind. I'm not gonna go down the road of what name and word they're showing me right now, because no. Because I'm fasting. I mean, I am obviously drinking Coca-Cola. I've had coffee as well today because I had to go to work for a few hours. But I am fasting, which is really not good. But that's what I'm doing. And oh yeah, the one of you that is somebody out there is living, right? You're living like you already have something that is actually not yours yet, or at all. I don't know what it is or who you are, but just be very careful with that. Be very, very careful with that, because if you do that, but the universe thinks, no, you don't deserve it, you're going to do your own head in, all right? So just maybe calm down with that. Now, you, Mr. Magician, okay, you may be some sort of a, I don't know, I was going to say sailor maybe. I'll show you why. See those stripes, 12:52 on my timer. You may know somebody called Tom or Rick or Richard or Ricky. Or maybe Kevin. Or you may live or be or know someone near Stoke-on-Trent. I'm going to leave it like that. Now, yeah, I'm going to leave it like that because I'm not going to give you the rest of the message, I'm afraid. But everybody knows exactly where to find me if they need actual help to stop being karmic. But you never will, because you're not sorry for the things that you're doing and the things you have done. You're not sorry. And you're not. Because if you were, I would not be doing this message about whoever the voodoo priest is. The next one that's just about to lose their life, or someone around them will. And that's really sad, right? That you play with your family's lives, your kids' lives, your work friends' lives. You play with people's lives. For what? For cash, for people's silence, for your secrets. But you have to understand, when the high priestess exists, and the empress within that high priestess, there are no secrets, because she knows them all.